event, watching people go from off-stream setup to off-stream setup, the crowds, the mob, moving as one to create what we've got in front of us. I see Sonix up there. I see Leo up there. Both of them got some great Tims, by the way, coming out underneath the screen. I am so ready.
This is a classic right here. Sonix, Leo, two of the greatest players of all time. LG's fight is coming up in here. Leo versus Sonix, 6-4 record thus far. The past 4, all Sonix all day long. So Leo needs to send a message here. 2 sets to do it. Can we get that 38% already? Rocking the Aegis.
I'll tell you one thing. Today is a brand new day. Look how aggressive he's being. He gets that blazing end. He goes off stage. He can't even hit him there. He's just letting him know, I am in your face. 96% unanswered. Finally, Sonix gets a single crumb. He gets his opening hit, and it's right back to neutral. It's right back to Mythra Gaming.
Already 96, this is where Pyra may come into play, get that kill early, but look at that, an aggressive side B. And we talked about it during the game and set against Mutes, that there was none of that. Immediately punished, immediately dead. Get that shit out of here, it's grand finals.
You've got to put respect on Sonix's name. Remember how he took 96% unanswered? Leo just lost an entire stock unanswered. What a statement, what a clapback from the man who knows he should be here on winner's side. How dare I drop a single set to Mutes? This is my day. I am coming back on top. It's been way too long since I've won a major.
Sonix told y'all, he just forgot to camp. And now, he ain't camping no
he's not.
more.
He doesn't need to camp the way he's playing right now. Leo struggling. He's still on 96%. Finally, he gets a hit. What has happened?
It was like a minute before he got it after blowing up Sonix's spot. Now, Sonix got him in the corner, looked for the back air. Leo said, hey, calm down, stop getting so aggressive, man.
We've seen a lot of that from Sonix. That's one of the big things that's been getting punished. Those back airs can be a little bit predictable. It's kind of a habit that he just throws out after his cancels. There you go. It's just throw out the back air, just in case he's in range.
If it hits, though, he dies, and that's why. And that's why Leo was able to go ahead and call it out. At 165 now, though, Leo taking an F-tilt. Those Tims do work.
48% on this stock. Leo's going to need to pull out some crazy Pyra chicanery. Let's see if he can do it. Does go for the swap in the corner, and at 61, you get the right hit. That could be curtains.
It could be curtains. 80% though. Leo just needs one strong hit with Pyra as well. Sonix might be able to go ahead and edge guard, and he's looking for it, but the switch right there from Leo. That's my air dodge now. I'm Mythra, ready to rumble.
Ooh, I'm just looking at that Sonix percent and thinking, okay, what kill confirm is Leo looking for this time? Right now, down air, up air. That is the bread and butter. He's in that range. The problem is, every time he goes to Pyra, remember how we talked about how good his Pyra is, how no one knows how to deal with it? Sonix knows how to deal with it.
And I think the big thing is that dynamic. If you want to beat Sonic, especially Sonix, the Sonic, you have to be able to control the tempo, and it's just not happening right now. Leo, you gotta find the timing, otherwise Sonix is going to run circles around you as he is right now.
And the spacing, little things like Sonix spacing just outside of down air range, baiting Leo into doing it and getting whole combos off of it. Finally, Leo does get that stock off, but he's stuck in the corner. He's forced to side B. And what have we learned about that move? It does not work against Sonix.
2 side Bs, 2 deaths. You do the math.
He just checkmates him. He makes him feel like he has to use a lose condition move, and then he loses for it.
And that's the problem against Sonix, okay? At all times, he is trying to dictate the pace of the game, whether he's slowing it down or he's tearing it up like he did during that game. And it felt like Leo never had a chance to breathe.
He really didn't. Bro did not come up for air that entire game, and now we are going to Hollow Bastion. My only thought could be that he's trying to pull some silly stuff with that center platform because it's a kind of big stage, which tends to lead towards Sonix's game plan.
I think the nice thing for this stage in comparison to Mutes when they took it here is you have that large sword to cover so much space on that plat. so Sonix doesn't get as easy of a 50-50 off of the ground there.
You know what I also kind of wonder? Sonix was so aggro in that game, maybe Leo genuinely wants more space so that he can back off.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him. Sometimes you need some room to breathe. Right now, Sonic's struggling himself to find the hits now.
As a sortie, you do need some space to be able to safely throw out your moves. If you get zone broken, as small as that zone is, it's very hard to get him off of you. That might be part of why he was so stuck on the Mythra. This is working a little bit better.
I like the thinking. I love it.
We'll see what happens.
Right now, got him off stage here, Lentini. Oh, I love the patience. Do it in a safe way so you could go ahead back under that plat where it's nice and safe. Unfortunately, you didn't learn last time. That side B is not an answer.
That is so tough, and that is the first stock for Sonix. Say it with me in up a stock. You know the vibes.
Now, vibes being, we get back to that ledge. We avoid it, we shield, we turtle. Fine, you go ahead and get aggro. Leo still finding it though, even when that shield was coming down to the wire.
Yeah, he bullied that shield until Sonix felt like he couldn't use it, because if he does, he's going to get shield broken eventually. Has to be so careful with that option that he has. And Leo, he's turned this around.
Cool 55 thus far. Sonix now his turn, but he's not able to even capitalize off a single blow. Now finally getting the first combo of the stock, 69-82. Sonix is racking it up after why are you side being? Leo, have you not learned?
Every single time he has used that move, he has lost his stock for it, and instantly as well. Sonix is showing him that is not a move that your character has.
That's a tarot card of death when I see it.
That's the SD button right there. That's
Take
melee sheet pressing down B.
Unbind it now.
Get this out of here. 78% on Sonix right now. What a turnaround off of that one offstage interaction. So tough for Leo, who is now, he was playing a little bit of that game on the platform, trying to find the early down air into up strong, into up air. But Sonix punished him for it. He knew it was coming.
Ooh, good back here to go ahead and connect. 109, but hey, Leo swinging out a disadvantage, this time necessary, and shutting it down.
109%. How do you claw this back? We have not a single time seen Leo able to create those kinds of scenarios, for anybody to be able to create those kinds of scenarios against Sonix specifically. And the giant fist, Patrick Star, coming through, closing out game number 2. We are on the verge of a reset.
Look, it might have been a little bit facetious or a joke earlier, but at this point, I think we can say Sonix really was pissed when he dropped that set to Mutes, and he is coming in to show that he is him.
Yeah, he was not about it. So much energy on display right now from this player. Able to think so far ahead. This little things like the micro spacing.
What?
And MkLeo is counter-picking Rob in grand finals. This man is lost right now.
Not the Roy, not Meta Knight. The Rob is in the building. Okay.
He's pulling out that gyro saying, please, I beg you, hold down the neutral because I can't.
I'm truly struggling, and I need a hero.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Sonix knows this matchup. He's playing a man called Zomba, the best Rob to ever do it. How can MkLeo make himself stand out? One way, of course, is like 3 parries in a row. Okay, you got those, kid, but you've got to do more.
Tell me about what that more is, Lentini, because I want to know what the answer is.
He has to create win conditions with that gyro. He can't just throw it out. Yes, it stuffs out Sonix. Yes, it racks up percent. But then you have situations like that. You're still playing an RPS where all you're getting is chip damage.
Yeah, chip damage isn't enough when you're dying at 90.
Exactly.
At this point, 85 on Sonix, that's an issue. That's a problem, because this is the guy who's gonna circle camp you right here because you chose PS2.
Yep, and that is exactly what he is doing. Leo is on a slow character. He goes for a spot dodge in neutral there, and that is all it takes for you to take 49%, lose the entire stage, and now you could potentially just die at any moment. Look at this.
they're out of disadvantage. Leo really struggling to find another hit after that, and even throwing out the Nair preemptively to try to catch a spin dash. Sonix just holds a little bit longer and gets on through nonetheless, but the laser, that's one of those tricks that you could only really use once or twice. And if that's what you needed to get the first stock, this is bad.
Let's hope that that warms up a little bit better than what we just saw, because you got to remember, like, there's no way he warmed up this character.
There's not a planet, dude. I'm surprised we didn't see Cloud over the Aegis, or over the Rob at this point, to be honest.
I feel like he's too scared of getting edge guarded with the Cloud. We've seen how good Sonix is at doing that against the Aegis.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more of the same.
Maybe the Rob was like the last set before the end of this final set.
Yeah, that is something to keep in mind, of course. You want a clean set going into number 2, so I respect trying things. I'm just, I guess, surprised to see the Rob come out.
Yeah. There still could be answers. You know, I guess there is still time on the board. We got 4.5 minutes left. Sonix, though, trying to go ahead and crank that out within the next, like, 30 seconds, maybe.
And now we are just in that patient game. Great catches from Leo. He's getting little ones. But the way Sonix is playing, when he gets clipped, he doesn't get comboed. That's the key factor. So it's a nickel and dime game plan for Leo. But Sonix, every time he reads a spot dodge, he does 70.
Now at this point, 112 to 96. Sonix also isn't slowing down at all. This hasn't been like one of those that, hey, Leo is starting to gain ground. This has really been just the Sonix show this set.
It has. And the up smash to close it out. The Rob could not do it.
Put that back away.
Or so help me.
That needs to go back in the pocket.
It does beg the question, if you're Leo,
what the answer is?
What do you do?
I don't
Joker?
know. No, because like that's one of Joker's worst matchups too. So like that's not even a great option either. Like the most recent set, it was Meta Knight wins game 1 for Leo. Next 2 games drops it, brings out Joker, loses. Had the Joker 3-2 at Gommel. So you know, looks like we're starting back on the Mythra. I mean, there was the Lucina at Wave Dash. That won that.
But you see, this is the problem. You're talking about like 8 different characters that he has tried.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, there's a reason he started this with Pyra Mythra. Because none of that stuff was working consistently.
And even the Aegis hasn't either, though. That's the unfortunate truth. Is sure other people have made it work consistently, but it hasn't been Leo yet.
You're in a situation where I think the simple answer is just, this guy's better than me. I need to just improve. I need to read what he's doing. I need to figure out solutions to the checkmate situations that he's creating for me. Otherwise, no amount of counterpicking is going to save me in the matchup.
Because if I don't have the answers to beat Sonix here, no character matters.
Yeah, there's no toolkit that can overcome that.
I like it, Lentini. I like the analysis there.
Man, bro is mashing down tilt at the corner. Some things never change.
Whether it's Leo, whether it's Mutace, they be mashing that down tilt in the corner.
That's what he should have done with Rob.
That's what just do the down tilt in the corner. He'll catch. Trust.
Honestly, he never got to the corner, so.
I thought that was going to kill, but apparently not.
I think Leo did as well, which is probably why the Mythra came out for a second, going right back to the Pyra. That is so strong in the corner, and there we go. We're on the board.
He's starting to find some answers here. This is the first game where it's felt like Leo is on the ball at the same pace as Sonix.
Oh, that was a...
Dude.
I mean, honestly...
I don't blame the air dodge. That was
sense.
just a great grab.
It makes sense because of what Leo did before that. Now he's actually winning an RPS game, which is something that he's been struggling to do up until now, and he's doing it at a critical point in the corner.
Now look at that back air catching as well. Leo, he's finding not just solutions, he's locking Sonix down at this point. Look at, dude, the
Down
jab
smash?
check?
Okay.
What was that?
We tick down smashing now. All right, I'm here for it. Finally, the back air closes out that first stock, but Leo, he's entered a new gear.
This might be the first game that Leo takes over Sonix today. Sonix, though, has a little bit of something to say about that thus far. Dishing out a clean 41 right now. Spin dashes in the corner. I think this is the moment where we start seeing Sonix slow down a little bit.
Yes, you've got to make an adaptation because what you've been doing for the last 3 games isn't working anymore. Your level 1 game plan has finally been cracked, and now we are in a game of true adaptation wars.
And that's the thing with Sonix. That's his thing. He isn't just a defensive player. He isn't some full aggro. He is the beautiful combination of the two. I wanted to say 3, I don't know why.
Well, we're going to find out what that secret third thing is likely in the next game. But that is going to be it for this one. We see some excitement in the crowd. We've got a real set on our hands, everybody.
He's going to need that secret third thing at this point.
Maybe he's got a pocket rob.
Maybe he's got a... Oh, hey, hold up. If Sonix has a pocket rob, I think he wins.
Go, my son. Hold down the neutral. Gyro.
Something I want to throw in here. Leo's doing this hella jet lagged. I talked to him like 5-6 hours ago. That man was tired then. This guy just came back from Taiwan.
True. I forgot about the Taiwan trip.
Was it Taiwan or Thailand?
Wherever
I need Wolfie to come over here.
It had a T in it.
It did have a T. But no, they just did a tournament out in that Asian area. And I mean, I know Asia's a way bit. Shut up, I need you. Taiwan?
Taiwan.
I had it right in the first place. Thank you. Jay Lunatic, thank God. My uncultured ass out here struggling.
You know who else is struggling a little bit more this time?
Leo.
Sonix got the openings at the beginning, but honestly, we're fine right now.
Yeah,
this is early.
61.
It's about getting that first stock and walking away with the second one.
82% at this point. He's down tilting in the corner, our favorite thing to see.
We love it. If it hits just the once, right? That's the thing.
Honestly, with Pyra, it is.
It's crazy. Oh, he finally finds it. He has been searching for that since game number 2 of the first set, and it took game number 2 of the second to create the conditioning to get Sonix to overcommit. It is finally Sonix who is blinking first.
You've got to be so careful against Leo. This is the guy who has stayed at the top of the tier for how many years? Not just this game, even the last.
This is some respect your elders looking gameplay right now. And the double dunkaroos on the down air as well. And it might be over for another game. MkLeo up 3 stocks to 1 right now.
Put some respect on the name. 116 only needs to find the stock here. Sonix popped him in the corner, didn't mean nothing. Leo worming his way through, dishing out 34. This Mythra is here, and it's going to deal some damage if you don't shut it out fast. Sonix, where's the kill?
There it is.
Good stuff.
Finally closes out stock number 1. MkLeo is on 1 right now on this counter pick. Even the Mythra, he is just jabbing him, saying, what you gonna do about it?
You better back up, bro. Back up, because I'm getting 1, 2, 3-piece, 66% at this point. Honestly, we might see the Pyra come out in a second here and get a stock, unless that recovery.
We're still alive, but we are barely breathing after that one. Hyperventilating even. MkLeo almost put on a stretcher at 80. Just a reminder of how quickly Sonix can come back into this.
Could have gone ahead and find that stock and find the game shortly after. 86%. That's kill percent in my books here. Now look at that. Gets the up air follow-up. Got to be careful, though. Gets the up tilt now. Leo could fire back, and he does. Finding the stage control.
He is being patient. I have a lot of respect for the fact that he has not pulled out the Pyra. Finally, it is time. 93% and a nair on the recovery. F-tilt as well. He is in Sonix's head. Can you even get back? Goes for the air dodge. He's safe for now.
I love the grab out of the jab check. Gets the down throw, setting up for the edge guard, but no spring connection. Leo, he gets that stock, gets that game. You are now down 2-0. He's back.
The micro optimism optimizations, even the little things. He was off stage, he goes to Mythra for that airspeed, and he's back on Pyra before he even touches the ledge. Sonix, look at this man's face. He's taking a deep breath. He needs to find something. He is soul searching right now.
Look, I know we talked about Sonix struggling for the whole of this year to find a win at a major. But let it be known, Leo has had a long run as well. It hasn't been since King Khan in 2024. Both these players struggling for a year and 2 years respectively to win a major. They are thirsting and fiending for it. And here we go, 29% already for Sonix. Can we get game number 3?
This has potential to be the final game of the night, the final game of EugeneBound Summers. Will MkLeo take it in 3, or can Sonix clap back? Everyone in the venue, if you're excited for this, let me hear y'all make some noise!
Oh, come on! That was weak for PNW. Give it for Leo. Give it for Sonix.
Now
That's
we're
what I'm talking.
That's what I like to see. And what an answer back from Sonix. Another, the deep dip back air. We talked about his reticence to use that. Finally, he has to use it. It comes out and it hits first try.
Come on, give me a game number 4, Sonix. I ain't ready for this to end, but Leo might just be 67 to fire back. Now Sonix fighting back, but goes ahead, gets a little antsy, and you can't do that against Leo.
No, you cannot. But the Pyra is out to play.
80%. That's my kill window, Leo says. 80%. I get the prominence revolt, he says.
We're in down air range. He's going to be hunting for it, but Sonix is going to be hunting for it as well. He wants him to go for the down air so that he can space just outside of it.
The spin dash to break through the forward air. Now off stage, this is your opportunity, but he catches you lacking.
That kind of worked out for Sonix, the fact that he fell off the stage.
It just barely did. If he was on that stage, that would have been a stock right there.
That super late attempt at the aerial there, not going to work out because Sonix was so patient. He knew he was too far away for a tomahawk, and he gets another kill. MkLeo now 3 stocks to 1 down in this game number 3. What a swing.
And now, what was looking like Leo's set to win, he's got to find something quick. He finds the up tilt, but you got a whole nother stock to play with, and Sonix doesn't give those up for free.
No, he does not. Neither of these players do. It has been it's that classic battle we've been talking about all day. Whoever gets the early lead closes it out. We have not seen a single game swing back with the way that Sonix has been defining the way this entire top 4 has been played.
Now, bringing it back a little bit, 51% unanswered. Leo even getting the shield off there and understanding Sonix is coming in a swinging. Let me go ahead, turtle up, take it for the time.
Ooh, that spacing from Leo was great. He's been getting punished for that on Pyra, but this is Mythra. He's got more frames to work with. Sonix maybe not quite ready for the swap there. The muscle memory getting a little bit confused. You got to keep that in mind all throughout this set.
And finally, Sonix firing back after taking 73% over the course of just a minute. Leo, I love how he's using the time against Sonix himself. Says, hey, I can play patient. And now at this point, we're getting close to taking a stock and bringing it to even.
Ooh, hunting for that down tilt. You're talking about bringing it for even. That is a way to do it. Leo knows all of his kill confirm windows. He knows all of his win cons. That down air spacing wasn't working, so he tried something new. And that is why the next down air hits, because he is rotating Sonic's mental stack.
95, 120, can't drop the stock. Now Sonix got in the corner, but drops it. The prominence revolt to cover it.
Yo, hold up. Let him cook. His back airs are fired.
He's been yearning, wanting a major since 2024 again. This is the GOAT of the game, Leo. Fighting for dear life, but Sonix firing back. We're going to game number 4. And now, Sonix is back in the picture.
Bro, trying to steal that GOAT status. That's what's going on right here. It's my time to shine. You had yours, and Sonix, he deserves a win. He's had a rough go of it.
He's come so close, time and time again, second after second after second. And there's a reason why he's taking that time to think through. Because this is the calculation. Sonix, no matter what is going on, he is reading you at all times. He is planning devious things, and he is always ready for every trick up your sleeve.
We just got a pretty good idea of where their heads are on counter picks. Leo went to Battlefield, and Sonix corrected him. Actually, I banned that stage. Forced him to go to Town and City. So some interesting little things happening here. He's trying to stay away from those platforms from Leo. Leo opting for a bit of a happy medium. He has the platform sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he'll be FD, sometimes I got a triplat, sometimes that Callow style. Either way, he got options, and those options are leading to pure damage.
And he's got that big stage that has been working out pretty well for him, which is a little bit of like, it can be a surprise against Sonic, but that seems to be the answer. Being able to dash back with your sword, fade away with those aerials, and not corner yourself, and retain your safe spacing is going such a long way.
Look at that, the Nair pop up into the forward air. Leo's positioning right now is looking so good. Shields in front of the spin dash and forces Sonix to take a grab, take a fair. Now one more. Leo answering back.
36% on this man. That is detrimental for Sonic. He needs to find something. 2 games to 1. You've got nothing more to play with here and everything to play for. Right now, I feel like Leo is in the driver's seat, possibly for the first time.
First time since the first 2 games of this set, honestly. 86%, 29. I think a big part of it was that momentum shift at the end of game 3 where Leo was waking up once more and finds the down air, finds the out smash, but Town, the counter pick, backfires.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's okay because he cleans it up anyway with the Nair. The pros outweigh the cons. It's 3 stocks to 1.
Right now, Sonix, give it to me, forward smash.
He's not over
done.
yet.
He's not done yet.
There's still a shot. Sonix can still overcome the drought. The Horseman is riding proud on top of the horse. Leo, the final pikeman in the line, and he goes for the side B, and for the first time
He didn't die! He didn't die
He
for
lived.
once!
It's the boy who lived.
Now, this could mean this is it. Leo holding on, but 77% was a lot to take before getting back to stage.
It was. That is punishing. That is a terrifying reminder of what is in store for you if you make a single mistake. The amount of focus. Oh, we are trading. We are boxing. We are scrapping like cats right now.
Lentini, you might need to hold me. I'm scared. I'm scared right now for Leo because it seems like Sonix is willing to play the patient game now. And that's a beast you don't want to fight.
Ooh. He does get the get-up attack read, though, and then Nair catch as well. He's been so good at fading back to stage with those active hitbox. Sonix wants so badly to start his ledge traps that he gets a little bit too aggressive, and Leo racking it up back the other way. The extra credit goes cataclysmic right now.
Now, got him in the skies. Pyra came out for a moment just to switch back to Mythra. 153, fiending for the kill and finds it. Sonix, are you going to give us a game number 5 or Leo? Will you find it? 98%. Pyra back out here. Sonix regains stage.
He's overcome a 2-stock deficit, but now he needs to overcome a 98% lead as Leo gets the first big hit. He is chasing him down with Mythra, or with Pyra. He doesn't care how slow this character is. He is instilling the fear in your heart.
He wants the win so bad. He's sticking to that Pyra, but it's backfiring right here, Lentini. 89%, and now Sonix able to go ahead and bob and weave around, but one hit from Pyra could be it. Almost getting it.
That's not quite enough just yet, but those side blast zones are really close. If he can find the opening, he's hunting for that downer. Sonix knows it. We've been in this place before. Once again, not quite enough. Still in the corner.
He fought his way through. He's now the one in advantage. He's got him in the corner, and he finds it. Sonix bringing it to game number 5.
He's not done with you yet. We've got one more game to play. Was there any other way we were going to cap out the night than with a game 5 reset.
No, sir. Two of the GOATs that have been fiending for their first major win in over a year for both of them. You know they want it. They've been shut
so bad
down when they've been so close, and here they are at the peak. Who will be the one to take it at the summit?
And we are going to close it out on another stage mix-up. We're going for small battlefield. I like the idea. I feel like it didn't work out too well. Yeah,
We're
it's
scrapping.
time.
I understand it's game 5, Lentini. We're boxing.
Yeah, you think you're going to run away from me? From what?
No, no. I'm MkLeo, all right? I'm here to play now.
Well, let's see what happens. I am so excited for this final game. One more time, everybody in the menu, let's make some noise!
I love to hear the crowd lighting up for Leo and Sonix. Both of them, Sonix starting off with a 37, giving you the kicks.
Look, that 37, it may not feel like a lot, but it's just a little bit of mental damage at a time where your mental state is so precarious. You're in the therapist's office, you've spilled everything, and she goes, say that again?
Say that one more time for me.
What was that?
You better be careful with those spin dashes, though. Leo popping up with the up tilts, popping with the F tilts, ready at every moment to go ahead and catch you trying to spin on him. No, you don't get a spin around this block one more time. Up air coming from the Mythra, getting caught by the Nair, though, and now in the corner, Sonix letting him on in for the moment just to make sure he doesn't take a hit of his own.
Yeah, critically, you are holding down that center stage. That's what they are vying for right now. It's a little bit of a tricky scenario, though, because Leo, he has two win cons on this stage. You can vie for that center stage, or you can vie for that platform control. Whereas Sonix doesn't have as much of a potent game plan under the platforms.
Now, playing in the corner, just allowing Leo to do his thing. You don't want to give up this stock because right now this is a great lead. Doesn't give it up, but gives up the damage lead.
And that can go a long way with the way these big Pyra buttons stick out on a stage like this. You can die off the top a little bit sooner than on the last one. Watch that back air.
Dude.
And when you get back to the stage, watch that down air. And this time around, it's still not enough to kill.
The homing attack too. Come out and call him out. You are not coming within this bubble. Sonix has you at the ledge. And now we take that time to spin dash. We have the damage lead again. And you know how it is with Sonix. We take our time to find our wins.
And we're seeing the respect from Sonix as well. Recognizing that he may not have the shield pressure, but the Nair coming out from Leo. He's got that early lead, but it is not over yet.
Off the top now, 141 for Leo. This is the time that you need to take to get as much of an advantage as possible, because every little bit of percent, every little bit of damage is going to matter. It's already here, 17, 26. Now, almost dropping the stock. Sonix going deep in the skies for it.
Oh, he's playing hopscotch right now. He knows how important it is to keep this stock alive. Just empty hopping in neutral, playing so safe. Finally, a little bit of a crack, a little bit aggressive with that F-tilt, trying to punish Sonix, and he dies for it.
Okay, now we're back in it. Sonix playing that patience, finds the stock nonetheless. You wanted to play evasive. Fine, I'm here for it. 52 now onto Sonix though. Leo sending the Pyra, getting aggressive here, wanting to seal out that stock, but that's what cost him game number 4, was that aggressive attempt to take it early.
Let's see what happens this time around. How do you adapt? How do you mix up what went wrong the last time around, Leo? How do you find that he's going for the down tilts, the down airs? He is already sharking for kill confirms. And on the other side of things, as Sonix, how do you avoid this much pressure?
And that's the same attempt that we saw from Leo against Mutes, against Sonix earlier. You try to shark from below, that's fine. I have the down tilt to catch, and Leo fired off with it.
This is looking scary, but we've seen Sonix come back from worse. He's trying so hard to close out this stock. He's still getting a little bit aggressive. He's trying to fade in, fade out, be respectful. He's trying to play that campy game plan, but Leo's not giving him the opportunity. He is schmoving with this Mythra.
He's up in here, ready for business. Sonix whiffing on the back air after the spin in. Now, Leo sending it with the forward air, sending it with the up air. Got him in the corner, but Sonix knows how to brawl out of there. Gets the jab, puts a couple of fisticuffs on you. You're up to 88%.
It's even percent, but it is not even stocks.
Oh no! Leo, no! And he gets frustrated, smacking at the head.
Not like this. That is the opening. The opportunity. You have given Sonix a chance.
You know what he says. We take those.
We absolutely take those. In Grand Finals reset, you better believe it. But can you come back? He's stuck at the ledge once again. This has been Leo's bread and butter. This is where he gets the kills.
And Sonix playing so much more careful around those platforms, recognizing that Leo is baiting him to shark. And now Sonix getting too aggressive, but he's living.
He's still alive, but he is once again trapped in the corner. And this time, Leo goes to the mix-up. He goes for the F-tilt in the corner. He has been holding on to that for so long. That final game, final stock mix-up, and it delivers MkLeo. The drought is over. Your EugeneBound 3 Summers champion.
2 years in the making. 2 years he was struggling to get back at the major podium, and he has done it. You can hear the crowd losing their minds for the GOAT.
Look at the emotion when we pan back. See this man's face. It means so much to him to get here today. He is going to hold that trophy proud, showing my reign is not over yet.
It's not over. Leo is never over. Right when you think, hey, maybe he's not that guy anymore. Maybe he can't reach that top, that pinnacle of success.
Wow.
He does it every goddamn time.
Every time. This man is perennial. There's no escaping his reign.
He will never leave. He is MkLeo. He is the GOAT. Put some respect on the name and don't forget it.
He even lost game 4.
He even lost game 4.
He doesn't need the relic anymore. He surpassed it.
It's a relic of the past. And he's here in the future, ready to come with you. MkLeo, what do you have to say?
Yeah, speak to that. There we get to the mic.
I'm the fucking best.
You're the fucking best.
I'm the fucking best.
Couldn't say it better. Yeah.
Nope.
Man, what an end to the tournament. I'm so glad we got that Game 5 reset. It looked like it might be a 3-0 and a handshake, but it was so much better than that.
It really was. And all love to Sonix. He put up such a fight. He tried so hard and worked so hard for it, but sometimes you just can't take it through. That
Be
being
still
said,
my heart.
Be still my heart for Leo. We're going to go ahead and send it over to Leo, Cirque, and Diego. See you next time.
All right. That was exciting. That was fun. That was such an amazing set. Thank you, Yin. Thank you, Lentini. That was such a good way to close things up. MkLeo. You know the interview is going to be in Spanish, or at least my question. Mi pregunta va a ser en español.
Okay.
Estuvo cabrón, ¿no?
Muy cabrón. Estuvo bien.
Los matches de este torneo, según yo, es algo a lo que no estás muy acostumbrado, por lo menos tiene rato que no te enfrentas a ellos, ¿no?
Tiene rato que no la tryhardeo así de tanto en un momento tan tenso, pero se siente tanta emoción.
All yours.
Pregunta para ti, amigo. Why did you choose to come to EugeneBound over all the tournaments in the world this weekend?
Because I love Diego del Fuego. I love the West Coast as well, and I mean it's a major tournament. Like I had to come win.
Oh, that makes me happy to hear. I want to have one last question for you. Are you planning to go to Best of the West this year?
Of course.
You heard it straight from Leo. See y'all soon.
Let's fucking go.
Have a good night, guys.
Before I want.
What's that?